right, we're back. It's time for predictions.
Yay!
Yeah. We're going to start off with the AFC East. We're going to start from actually lowest to division winners. You know, it's something a little different. No one really does it like that. So, special. All right, you go ahead first, Trevor.
Okay. AFC East. God, I'm in the AFC East trash talk group. Shout out to Facebook. And we just talk about mad stuff.
I had no idea you were doing that.
Those people in that group are ridiculous. But it's a cool group though. They talk a lot of stuff. Alright, so let me get started right now. Obviously, we should probably be in agreement that my last place team in the AFC East will be South Beach, the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, I guess I don't have to speak much. Yeah.
I think Miami will finish last. Like I said, it's an improvement. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick is a very solid backup. I think Josh Rosen will do well following. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ryan Fitzpatrick will give you like 2 games, and then we those interceptions like crazy. You'll probably see Josh Rosen probably like week 3 or 4 or whatever. But yeah, don't expect much from Miami. Miami basically traded everybody. You know, there's basically nobody there. So yeah, I think Miami. I think we should be in agreement that Miami will be dead last.
Oh, of course. No questions.
I'm guessing about maybe like 5-11, 6-10, maybe.
That'd be nice.
I mean, maybe I'd be a little too nice, but maybe 5-11, no less than 4 wins. I'm not, no less than 4. That's it. I think that's a little bit too.
No more than 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 4 is the least they'll go and anything. And third place, I'm gonna have the Buffalo Bills. I think Buffalo Bills will be number 3 in the AFCs. Them losing Shady McCoy, like I said, Shady McCoy is a lot older and wasn't really the same over the years though, but I think losing him is kind of like a little step back. And we get to see Josh Allen finally get a season to actually see where he can fit in there. Honestly speaking, I'm not sold on Zay Jones. Zay Jones on any other team will be a number 3 receiver. He's not a number 1 receiver.
I understand.
And I just don't see them doing well. The defense very well. Really good. I like Ed Oliver. I think he's a beast. Ed Oliver. If Ed Oliver was a New England Patriot, that'd be great. But Ed Oliver is really, really good.
You can't have them all, man. You can't have them all.
If only we could have it all, man. I think the Buffalo Bills defense is actually pretty good, so they may give the division a run for their money. I see 7-9 for the Buffalo Bills. 7-9 usually, but that's basically it. In second place, I actually can't believe I'm saying this because I hate the team. I hate this team so much, but
we're not biased here.
Well, I'm going to try not to be biased, but I hate the Jets. But number 2, I'm going to pick the New York Jets. I think they've improved with Le'Veon. I mean, Le'Veon hasn't played in a year, so it's kind of like, you know, let's see how he fits. I want to see how Adam Gase is able to run the circus known as the New York Jets. Honestly speaking, he had 1 good year in Miami and then was trash everywhere else, and I didn't understand how he was able to be bad in Miami, then go to the Jets and get a job immediately. I just didn't see how that makes sense.
That is a Jets thing to do.
I mean, it's the Jets. What do you expect from the Jets? But
again, we're not biased.
I'm gonna try not to.
We're really not, though. We're really not. Don't get it twisted. We're really not biased.
All right,
we just joke a lot.
Yeah, I joke really too. Also, Quincy Enunwa comes back, so I think that they'll have their full, you know, Enunwa's good, but Roddy Anderson is not a number 1 receiver. But I think that the Jets, their receiving core is a lot improved, and we'll see how Sam Darnold does. And hopefully he can stay healthy because he didn't play a lot of games last year. But hopefully he can stay healthy. And I have the Jets being 8-8, maybe 9-7, maybe 8-8. But it's an improvement from last year because they were trash last year. But I'm gonna be fair. A lot of games the Jets lost last year because of penalties and they just wasn't focused enough. I think a lot of games they lost, they should have won. I'm not gonna lie to you. They weren't that bad. I just don't like the Jets. But on the most part, I think they've improved a lot big time this year. Maybe 8-8, 9-7 season. And to no surprise, the winner, the reigning, defending, undisputed AFC East champions probably will be 11 years in a row. If they win, when they win this year, 11 years in a row.
Yeah, since 2009.
The New England Patriots is clearly winning the AFC East. Clearly. Probably will be the number 1 seed in the AFC, maybe the number 2, but definitely a first round bye. First of all, I can't even say more. First of all, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Tom Brady's the GOAT. He's back for his 20th season, 42 years old, but it kicks some ass. I'm really, really looking forward. I think Sony Michel's going to have a breakout year. He was good last year. He basically killed in the postseason last year. I think it was 6 rushing touchdowns last year. Like 6, I don't know, maybe 6 or 5 or 6. I'm not too sure.
No,
but
I think it was a lot, though.
It was a lot.
Rex Burkhead got the rest.
Yeah, like I said, I want to see, like I said, I think the Patriots running game is going to be on fire this year with Sony Michel and James White. I really think Sony Michel is going to have a breakout year. You can talk about, like I said, the Super Bowl MVP Julian Edelman, still back for another year. We have Demaryius Thomas is a New England Patriot, which is kind of crazy.
I never thought I'd see the day.
I thought I'd never see the day. He used to kill us in Denver. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very disappointed that what's this guy's name? N'Keal Harry is injured, and he'll be out for the first 8 weeks. I'm actually looking forward to seeing him play though. But my guy is back, Josh Gordon, and thank goodness he's back because I was rooting for him. I'm glad that he got his head back on his shoulders, and I really hope that, like I said, I'm praying for the best. I hope that he fought all his demons and he can get back to work. Like the most important thing, I hope he's okay though. Like I really hope that he's okay. That's the most important thing in the world. End of the day, he's a man just like me and Juan and everything out there. He's a human being, so that's no surprise. The New England Patriots will win the AFC East. So Juan, what do you think?
All right, so we are in 100% unison that Miami Dolphins will be last. They are horrific, to say the least. I do not pull any punches. They're really bad. They're tanking. They're literally tanking. They trading away all types of marquee quote unquote players. They traded them. Kenny Stills is in Houston. Larry Matos is in Houston. They're literally trying to rebuild the entire franchise from like the ground under. I don't blame them because that Ryan Tannehill experiment is over, and it should have been over years ago. They made the playoffs without him in 2016. I don't understand at that point why they didn't start over at there. They made it with Matt Moore. So I don't understand why they continued that for an extra 2 years.
I just really hope that
I don't get it.
Miami's definitely going to be last place though, but
they suck.
They do. They do.
I was thinking 3-13, 2-14. They're going to be pretty close to either. I don't know if they're going to be first, but they're going to be at least top 3 pick. No question for me. Third, I actually have the Jets third. I think them and Buffalo are going to be literally going on a fist fight all season long for the second place in the AFC East. I do like the Bills roster a little more, but we'll get there to the next part. The Jets, however, I'm not entirely sold on Sam Darnold yet. He had a decent December, but you did kind of play against, Green Bay's defense, who was, bottom feeders. Once you went into New England, we made him look like a little, baby in a baba.
But so, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I hate the Jets, but let's be fair. That Jet team last year in Week 17 quit on Todd Bowles.
Yeah, they probably did quit. Well, and they were sick and tired of him. I can see that. It's still, I don't like undisciplined football. It's like what you said earlier. That's what they were, and I don't see Adam Gase fixing that because Miami was similar to that at that point. So what? I don't see anything fixing that. I don't get it. But their defensive tackle pick though, he might be a beast. Quinn Williams.
Like I said,
he might be a savage.
My cousin Quentin Williams is a beast. I was like, oh damn, man, he looks pretty good, man.
But I think it's gonna be really good for this team. They need front seven help, especially in the interior, and they got it, so they should be fine. But that's not enough for me for them to winning more than 7 or 8 games. I think both of them and Buffalo will be having around the same record. For the receiving corps, Robbie Anderson is pretty good. Like as not a number 1 though, I agree with you. He should be in number 2. They need another one more receiver. I agree with that.
Robbie Anderson, any other team would not be a number 1 receiver.
He does blow up though. He does make some crazy man plays, but again, that's not consistent enough. So I agree with you.
It's not.
And the running situation, I don't really care about Le'Veon Bell like that. Like, honest, we're gonna find out how real he really is because he had a top offensive line to run behind in Pittsburgh for years. We're gonna find out how good he really is. I loved him in Pittsburgh though because I love dual threat backs, but I've always had that in the back of my mind, and then my family couldn't stand him for years. So I always heard in the back of my mind, he sucks. He can't run without a line. He sucks. We'll see. But I don't think he's going to be all that. I'm pretty sure he messed up leaving Pittsburgh. He just stood in Pittsburgh. I don't get it. But that's that team. Buffalo, their defense is really, really, really good, and I think that is the reason why they're going to win about 6 or 7 games just on that defense alone. The X factor in that team is going to be Josh Allen, and if he can remember how to throw a football, that's basically what it's going to come down to. He's a great runner. That running game is probably going to be legit. I don't know what you're saying about LaShawn McCoy, but the year before, he did look like he completely lost it. So I'm not entirely sure if that they're going to feel that much. And I believe they drafted a running back or two that they love. So they should be okay.
And TJ Yeldon from Jacksonville Jaguars is there. I'm not going to lie. I was talking to a Bills fan a few weeks ago, and he thought he was going to get cut. But he still made the team, though. But, I don't think Buffalo will be bad. I think the defense will keep them in games. Yeah, it's all about just how Josh Allen is able to.
Yeah, he's the X factor. He doesn't have any receivers though, so yeah, that's not gonna help his case. I forgot that Zay Jones existed, so he doesn't have anything. He's gonna have to hope that Cole Beasley is gonna be that guy, which he's not. He's a slot receiver, And Josh Allen's biggest strength is his deep arm, so I don't know how that's going to fit, but we'll see that he's the X factor. I think they're going to win about 8 games, though. I didn't say the Jets record. I think probably going to win like 7 and 8. It's going to be a big drop off from like 3-13 to 7-9 to 8-8. Now, in New England's case, our roster is completely stacked, to say the least. This is one of the better rosters we had in years. This is comparable. Probably better than 2014's roster when we had Revis and Browner and all those big names on defense.
Yeah.
This defense is more likely probably to be better than that. Jamie Collins is actually going to play like he's supposed to instead of ad-libbing all the time.
Yeah,
he's actually going to play disciplined football, and if he does that, that's a huge problem because one of our biggest weaknesses, which the Rams did not even try to exploit in the Super Bowl, was that we were never able to cover running backs in the backfield or tight ends. Don't know why they didn't try to do that in the Super Bowl, but good, thank you.
I mean, it was like they were just trying too hard. They were trying too hard to try to out Belichick.
That's probably exactly what it was.
Do that. Like I said before, to beat the Patriots, if you can run the ball consistently, like for instance, 2017 championship game with the Jaguars. The first half, Leonard Fournette was kicking our ass, running like crazy. Then the second half, started running the ball. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, and a lot of Patriot fans may not like this, but we should have lost that championship game.
Yeah, we should have.
Should have lost the championship game. But like I said, a lot of people try to out Belichick, and a lot of people will fail at that. But
yeah, almost everyone does. And I like when they throws a bone. That's really good.
In my opinion, the New England Patriots should win. Like, anything less than 13 wins to me is like a failure. Not a failure, but very disappointing.
Realistically, we do like to take games off. We've started doing that for a few years. So I wouldn't be surprised if we drop a game or two that we shouldn't. So the more realistic, I think 13-3 is actually on the money. But I wouldn't be surprised if we end up being 12-4, to be honest. I said 13-3. So my records is 13 New England, 8-8 Buffalo, 7-9 Jets, and 3-13